I found this new way of changing a habit, getting rid of a habit that you have that you don't want anymore is really simple. I'm gonna tell you how I've been doing it. Works out really good, and it's simple. You don't get that same amount of frustration of not wanting to do it, of that temptation to want to do it, because usually these bad habits come from a weakness that we have, a weakness that causes us to be tempted to do this bad habit. So with me, like I've always struggled with waking up early. It's always been a thing, whether it's waking up early because of a responsibility, like for work or back in the day with school. I still did it, but it was always a drag. Tough. That toughness is still here. There was more to it. I wasn't getting good rest. There was a lot of anxiety. There was a lot of worry. And I wouldn't really get to sleep till it was almost time to get up. So once I figured that out, I still have troubles waking up, but not as much. Till really it became really simple when I started applying the I'm the type of guy method. I didn't come up with it. Matter of fact, my son-in-law started doing it. He's the one that shared it with me. I tried it. It works. You basically say, okay, I don't want to get up. I don't want to be getting up like groggy or late or struggling or jumping out of bed or none of that. I just want to be able to get up early and be done. I'm tired of it. Because also what happens too is when you're working on inner work, personal development, self-improvement, little by little you mature. One thing kind of leads, the whole rabbit hole thing. You get better at one thing, you improve that, then something else doesn't fit who you are no more, so you want to change that. Then you get better with that. It's like a snowball. It's continuous improvement of wanting to better yourself, which is like the whole idea. It's momentum of getting better and better and better. And then your results, meaning your reality, starts to improve because you're improving. Remember, in order for things to change, you need to change. Got that from Jim Rohn. And it's true. So you get to that point, it's like, okay, I don't want to wake up like this anymore. So you just simply ask yourself. That's what I did. I just told myself, okay, I'm the type of guy that doesn't like to sleep in. It just doesn't suit me no more. It doesn't. And I always add for me. And I always add for me. Emphasis on for me. You can do it whatever way you want to. Maybe this fits you. Maybe this doesn't. Because of the beautiful relationship that we continuously work on to improve with my wife, we always throw things back and forth at each other. Like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And one of the things was hey, I'm not gonna be sleeping anymore. I'm gonna be getting up even earlier. Her thing was, well, what about those days where we do want to stay in bed? What about one of those days where pillow talk gets really good and we don't go to sleep till 1, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning? Like, you're still gonna get up at 5? The answer could be yes, but because we have that one-on-one connection, I was like, no, you're right. Or what about when we go on vacation and pillow talks get real good, or we're out having a great time? We're gonna go to bed at 3 and wake up at 5 anyways, or 4 anyways. Like, okay, so back to what I was saying. My thing is, I'm the type of guy that doesn't sleep in unless my wife wants to. So it's that arrangement thing. Like, if she doesn't want to sleep in, if she doesn't find it necessary to sleep in tomorrow or the next day, I'm not. If she says, hey, can you come here for a little bit, whatever, I will. So there's exceptions. Why? Because that's the type of relationship that I have with my wife, and that's the type of guy that I am. That's the type of man that I am. So going back to that thing, I'm the type of guy that doesn't sleep in unless my wife asks me to. That's it. And it starts off with, who am I? You ask that question. Who am I? Knowing that, okay, I want to get rid of the habit of overeating. Man, who am I? I'm the type of guy that doesn't overeat. It's that simple. And you've just changed your purpose. You've just changed who you are as an instruction, as an order. You're telling yourself who you are. Why? Because that's who you want to be. It's not like, well, I'm going to try to eat less from now on. You're still not changing who you are. Now you're some dude who struggles with sleeping in or eating too much or whatever habit you want to change. And now you're still going to be that guy who does that. You're the guy I'm the guy that sleeps in, that's trying not to sleep in. I'm the guy that's always waking up later than he wants to, waking up late, trying not to wake up late. But if you flip it, like, no, I'm the guy that doesn't wake up late. Like, oh, it hits different, I'm telling you. It's a crazy mindset shift. I'm the type of guy, and I just did it recently with that. I'm the type of guy who doesn't sleep in. It worked. You wake up in the morning, the first thing when the alarm goes off, 4:45, alarm goes off. And it's like, oh, I mean, a few times I beat it. But there's been other times where it just gets a little like, oh man, difficult, because we went to bed late, and she didn't want me to sleep in. She didn't need me to. She didn't request it. It's just, we went to sleep late anyways. Pillow talk got good. But still, the moment I wake up and I'm sitting there with my eyes all like groggy and crusty and tired, it's like, I'm the type of guy that, I mean, I say it just naturally and organically in my head. I'll say it or I'll just whisper it. I'm the type of guy who doesn't sleep in. I just get up. It's like, why? Because I'm the guy that doesn't sleep in. It's just who I am. It's my identity. It's who I identify myself to be. The guy that doesn't sleep in. So why would I sleep in? What's the guy that doesn't sleep in not supposed to do? Not sleep in. So it's almost like a conclusion of my identity. No, don't sleep in. Why? Because you're the guy that doesn't sleep in. Oh my gosh. That makes so much sense. And it's just easier. It's just way easier. 100% easier that I don't even struggle. No matter what time I went to bed, I could get up early. I bring it up because I'm doing it again tomorrow. Because I'm going to actually back it up even a little bit more. I'm going to start getting up even earlier. And I just did it minutes ago before I pressed record. That's why I decided to make this video about this very thing. It's like, I'm the type of guy that wakes up at 4. I was like, wow. And it did get like, bro, are you sure? That's tough. I know. And that's another thing I follow. If I am like nervous about doing something, a choice that I have to do, I'll do it. Because that nervousness, that fear is like an indicator for me that says, yeah, that's exactly what you need to do. You're scared? Perfect. That's like the what's the word I want to hear you? That's like the for sure that I should do it. If it's like, I'm not scared, I'm going to do it anyways. If I don't have that fear, if I don't have that doubt, I'll probably do it anyways, but it's not going to be as impactful as the thing that I'm scared of doing, that I'm like, I might mess up, I might lose out, what if it's going to cost, $500? I'm like, dang, is it going to work? I'm about to invest in a program, $4.95, and I might get the add-on for $100, so $5.95. Why did I make the decision to do it? I made the decision exactly because of that. I was like, should I? It'd be cool. And then once I started getting like serious about doing it, I'm gonna do it. Boom, fear kicked in. Like, oh man, now I'm a little scared. Like, what about if it doesn't work out? Or what about if it's not that good? Or what about? And then right away, why? Because the fear was there. And because the fear was there is what made me say, perfect, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna wait till the calendar page turns over. We're in 2026. I'm gonna do it then. Mainly the cherry on top, like the thing that sealed the deal, was the fact that I was nervous about doing it. And I know already, nervous comes from fear, comes from being scared, lack of faith, lack of doubt, no trust. So that's just like perfect. I don't like to make decisions when I'm there. And because that low level is trying to make a decision, I'm gonna go completely against it, which is way up here, which is faith, love, discipline, confidence. I know that that's where the good answer is, because the wrong answer is where I'm at right now, which is fear. So we just operate under a high vibration, high energy, high attitude. So I flipped it. I was like, no, okay, well, if this low level energy is saying no, then that definitely means I want to do yes, because it's up here. Because I'm the type of guy that only operates from faith, discipline, confidence, love. That's all on the top. Back to what we're talking about. Whenever you want to change a bad habit, you're going to replace it with a good one, because you've just outgrown that habit. There is no timeline to that. As if you're working on becoming a better version of you, you're working on this inner work, this personal development stuff, and you're at that point. Good place to start too is exercise, diet, wake up time. That's just perfect place to start. Start exercising every day. Start waking up a little bit earlier than you normally do at an uncomfortable time. And then eventually what you want to do is you want to start tracking your food, tracking your macros. But if you don't know what that is and it's just weird, just start off by eating less. The way you eat, just eat less. You start there. What'll that create? That momentum I'm talking about. you're going to feel better about yourself right away, because you're taking care of this one body that you get to experience the rest of your life. And you have already experienced the first part of your life up until this second right here. You've experienced it only because you were gifted the body that you're using to experience life. So if you start taking care of it by exercising every day, by eating better, but we're going to start off just by eating less, then you get into your nutrition and start tracking your macros. Real easy to do, by the way. Sounds confusing, but real easy to do. Got any questions, bust them in the comments. And then start waking up earlier, so you could just have more time to experience your day. Just start with that, and it'll create that momentum of what's next. Then it'll be next, like, I want to start tracking my macros. Oh, okay, cool. You did it, now you do. What type of guy am I? Who am I? I'm the type of guy that tracks his food every day. I'm the type of guy that is going to learn how to track his macros. You change your identity. The conclusion is your identity is changed. You're going to start doing what you've identified yourself to do. Now you're not the guy who doesn't track his macros, because you realized and that you got to that point where it's like, okay, I'm eating less and I like how I feel. I bet you if I start tracking my macros, like Albert said, just like someone told me one day, and that's exactly what I did. I started eating less. Then it's like, okay, this is good. I like how this feels. Let me get to that next one. Started tracking my food every day. Then it snowballed over into, I'll just eat the same thing every day, because it just makes tracking my food so much simple. For I think a year, I ate chicken, rice, and vegetables every single day except Saturdays. And even Saturday, one of my meals is chicken and rice and vegetables. I have pizza every Saturday. It's just like a family tradition type of thing. So homemade pizza every Saturday night. Lost 45 pounds. You can see my abs. I've never seen my abs. Why? Because I'm the type of guy that tracks his food every day. And it all started, it makes it easier to do that. I didn't do that then because I didn't know about it. But now that I think about it, it would have been 10 times easier. So to replace a bad habit, just identify it. You've grown into it. You've matured into it. You've done the self-development work where it's like, yeah, you know what? I don't like doing that no more. Whatever it is. I don't like, or I want to start doing that. It's like, who am I? You identify yourself. Who am I? Well, you could probably answer who you are. I'm the type of person that doesn't track their food. Well, I don't want to be that no more. Well, I'm the type of guy that tracks his food every day. It's like, okay, well then what do I need to do? I need to learn how to do this. I'm the type of guy who's going to learn how to track his food every day. And then just repeat it throughout the day. I'm the type of guy that tracks his food every day. I bet you next time you get hungry, you're going to be like, automatically, it's going to come to the front of your mind. You're like, no, I can't just eat like Cane's or whatever, or Jack in the Box, whatever. But maybe I can. But first, I got to learn how to track my food. Okay, well, I'm not there yet. I'm going to start learning tonight when my day's done or whatever. And next time I have a moment, I'm going to search for how to do it, a simple way to do it, or ask Albert. Okay, well, he did say that at the very least, eat less. Okay, well, I'm going to leave a bite of each of my items on my box, on my plate, on my paper, whatever, and I'm not going to eat it because I'm the type of guy that eats less. That's where I start. Tomorrow, I'm the type of guy that tracks his food. Matter of fact, I'm already tracking it. I'm tracking the food that I'm not eating, because it starts with eating less. And I'm going to do baby steps and get into momentum. I'm the type of guy that eats less because I'm tracking my food. And that's part of tracking your food. I'm eating less than what I normally need. You're identifying yourself. You're not using willpower. You're using identity, because you're the type of guy that starts working on himself. You're the type of guy, whatever thing you want to change. Who am I? Who am I? Like, be honest with yourself. Who am I? Like, dang. Yeah, I don't want to be the guy that wakes up at 5 o'clock no more. I want to be the guy that gets up at 4 o'clock. I'm the type of guy that gets up at 4, unless my wife asks me to. Hope this video helps. Yeah, if you got any questions or comments, or you just want to say what's up, drop a comment down below. I drop videos every day. If you want to kick it, become homies, just kind of right here, you and me, the group, let's go. Hit subscribe. We can hang out. Some other stuff in the description if you want to go kick it there and help out the channel. That'd be dope. That'd be really dope if you give it a thumbs up. Get at you later.